What's going on, guys? Grab you a cup of that. So I mentioned a week or so ago that I had something kind of cool coming up that I wanted to show you guys. So here you are. I was graciously invited to go up and pay a visit to one Palmetto State Armory, which I excitedly and humbly accepted. They invited me up to one of their media events that they were having, and of course I beat feet up there. Had an awesome time. You guys know I'm a huge PSA fan, partly because I've liked and used their guns for a long time. The fact that they're a supporter of this channel is just icing on the cake for me. You guys also know where I stand on the Second Amendment. I'm a very staunch original intentist, and I can absolutely tell you that folks at Palmetto State Armory are that as well. They are true Second Amendment supporters. So I want to get that out up front because I think that is extremely important. As I'm sure most of you know, if you've paid attention when it comes to the gun industry, not every company within the industry is true Second Amendment supporters, or are true Second Amendment supporters. Not the way they should be. Palmetto State is, okay? Those guys are awesome up there. Not only are they true Second Amendment supporters, they're just great all-around folks, just in general, okay? So, enough about that. Also got to hang out with some other cool folks up there. Think I made a couple of new friends, I would hope to say. Might see some more stuff from some of those maybe down the road one day. Might collaborate on a couple of things. I would like to. Got to see what we can work out. So to get right to it here, first day up, we spent the day at the range. Got to shoot tons of stuff from Palmetto State Armory and Lead Star Arms. Some very cool guns. For me, probably the couple things that I was most interested in, and one of the biggest highlights, was I got to shoot the GF3 AK, which I've been very interested in, right here. And then I also got some time to shoot the AKP right here. AKP is something that I have been keeping a very, very close eye on. And I've got to say this. Here's a warning. If you get the opportunity to shoot the GF3AK or the AKP, especially the AKP, if you don't want to own one, don't shoot one. I'm just giving you fair warning, because if you shoot one, you're going to want one. Now, I've shot a lot of AKs over the years, used to have quite a few AKs, and I can honestly tell you, I could see an AKP in my future down the road. That would be a strong possibility. That is an amazing little gun. Very accurate, very smooth. For me, and this might just be subjective, I felt like it had a little less recoil impulse than standard full-size AK. Again, it might just be subjective, but I love the crap out of it and shot it a lot. The other just kind of point of note highlight was the AKV, which I got a good bit of trigger time on right here. Abbreviation. Palmetto State Armory AKV. Now, I'll throw the same caveat out for the AKV as the AKP. If you don't want to own one, don't shoot one. If somebody offers you the opportunity and you don't want to own it, don't shoot it, because I just about guarantee you're going to like it. The AKV is all that and more. That is a smooth shooting 9mm platform. It really is. I can't say enough good things about that. So I'm just saying, if you're an AK fan, an AK guy, and you want to keep all your platforms the same, if you like run a regular 7.62 AK and you're looking for a 9mm compatible gun, keeps all your operations the same, snag you an AKV. So I didn't get a whole lot of other range video just because we were just busy shooting and busy doing stuff, and it was just crazy for me. One little point of note, that just kind of a personal point of pride while we were there, I did get to shoot one of the 6.5 Creedmoor AR-10 platform rifles that they've got, and actually hit a target at 1 mile with it. So yes, yours truly hit a target at 1 mile. I think most everybody, with a little bit of help from the range staff there, was able to get dialed in and on target at 1 mile. That is a nice shooting rifle. I'm just going to say it up front, that is a nice shooting rifle. One other point of note, I did get to shoot a 224 Valkyrie. That is an interesting cartridge as well. I'm going to be curious to see where that takes off and where it goes to. So very, very interesting caliber, and the fact that it'll fit in 5.56, size guns, very, very cool. So what else? I think I've plugged in all the pictures and clips so far of that. It was just a great day all around at the range. It was long and hot, and then it was also hot, but we had a great time. I think everybody would agree to that. So then the next trip that we made was to DC Machine, which is Palmetto State's Armory's machine shop, where their barrels are made and some of their receivers are made and that sort of thing. Now, that is an amazing facility. I'm going to tell you up front, it's what I would consider state of the art. I mean, they have got the manufacturing set up in there to take a raw chunk of steel and turn it into a functional barrel. And the process that you see them go through to do it is just amazing. The technology that's involved, the way they're able to stay on top of real-time changes in, keeping track of the tolerances and everything. It's amazing. I'm gonna roll in some pictures and video clip here for you. All the employees that work there were great folks. Took the time to talk to you and explain stuff. Barrels for days, guys. Barrels for days. And let me just point this out. They are putting out somewhere around 2,000 barrels a day. Not only for them, but for some other customers as well. So they're pumping them out. Okay, they are pumping them out. And if you're seeing PSA stuff out of stock, it's just because it's that popular and there's that many people buying them. All right, so run those numbers in your head. People are buying some PSA guns right now. Okay. Again, we'll roll in some pictures and video here. A lot of it's just the different stages of the barrels, some of the equipment that they machine them on and do different things on. So I'll let you take a look at that real quick.
Die on that, so we'll be able to visually recognize the difference between the vanadium and the 4140. And then the stainless is even a different, it's more of a bronze color.
No, you screwed it up, man.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
All right, so now that you've seen that, the other thing we did is we made a trip to their retail store in Summerville, South Carolina. really big facility, and they just have like everything there. It's not just PSA stuff. They've got like an entire hunting section, an entire fishing section. They've got indoor rifle and pistol range, indoor archery range, and just guns for days. It was like wandering around in a little bit of heaven for a little while. So if you're ever up in the Summerville, South Carolina area, by all means, I recommend dropping into the PSA retail store there. What else? That's really about it, guys. I know this one's kind of short and sweet compared to what I usually do, but just to reiterate, there's a reason why I'm such a big PSA fan, and it's more than just the guns. That's a big part of it. They are putting out good quality stuff that's affordable, that us average working Joes can afford, but also they're real supporters. They are gun owners. They are Second Amendment supporters, like to the core. And I don't think that can be stressed enough, that they truly believe in what they're doing and have a purpose and a drive behind it. So hope this gives y'all just a little glimpse into what PSA is doing. I'm still stoked that I did that mile target hit. That was kind of a bucket list scratch off thing for me. Had a great time with everybody there. Thanks again to Palmetto State Armory for inviting me up. I will definitely make a return trip if given the opportunity. That's about it, guys. Keep supporting them because they're supporting us. And if I think of anything else that I missed in this video, I'll give you a separate one and follow up with it. But I think that's most of what I wanted to cover. So as always, take care, stay safe, and get out there and buy you a new PSA gun. You won't regret it, I don't think. See y'all later.